Hello everyone, this is Gabby and I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about ways to know you are getting an upgrade during an ascension process. Now, we are moving into a fourth density. That's what the earth is doing, and we're being taken along with her with the ride. As she rises in vibration, we raise in vibration. So we have to raise to the fourth density as well. Now, it's a gradual process. There will be events, at least I heard that there's going to be these crazy events, some kind of a solar flash or something like that that's coming at some point, and it will be catalytic and probably crazy. But the change is still a process. You don't see sudden changes around you, you are being brought with it. As things start to change and seem strange, just know things won't change drastically before your eyes or overnight. Here's a quote that I'd like to share with you. It's from the Brown Notebook, which is a channeling from a gentleman named Walt Rogers that was done in the 1950s. It's called The Law of One. The solar system is moving into an area of space where the vibrations are much higher. This will cause changes in your planet's features. It will also cause changes in your people. The vibrations on the planet will become higher. Therefore, man will have to raise his vibration in order to exist on your planet. These vibrations can only be raised by the people's thinking. Great quote, right? It makes you think. So, everything revolves around thought, and for humans, around personality. Your thoughts and feelings produce energetic vibrations that vibrate at a certain frequency. That's why we say vibration is just a way to denote how high and full of pure love our good intentions and feelings are. We manifest our reality by a thought. So when the Brown Notebook mentions how thought and how our thoughts are key to raising our vibration so we can continue to exist on planet Earth. That's because planet Earth, through natural cycles, is raising in vibration, and this is being catalyzed by the fact that our solar system moves around space. It's not just stationary in space. The whole galaxy is turning our solar system. Our solar system is being turned into an area of space, which is different from where we have been. And we are constantly moving through space. This area has vibrations that are much higher and is catalyzing as a creation to how it's supposed to be, how it's destined to be. The Earth is raising in vibration to the fourth density. It's different frequencies of matter. All energy, all is frequency and vibration. It's different frequencies of matter. Atoms vibrate at a certain frequency because that is their frequency of existence. It's a lot of information. It's all information-based energy. And so that density, the density of matter and the frequency of the matter is raising into the fourth density, and it's taking us to. As our planet raises in vibration, many of us will be triggered to raise in vibration too. We're all going to be going through these awakenings and having all these great DNA upgrades. Now, those of you who are of self-serving nature, service to self, primarily service to self, will not be able to continue to exist on Earth because it's raising into the fourth density positive. Now, when lifetimes end, those who are third density level are not polarized towards service to others. They are particularly service to self. They will go incarnate on some other third density planet. Ours is moving from the third density planet, so they're going to have to go somewhere else. Those of you who are approximately 50% or more service to others and the rest service to self, they'll go to the fourth density positive with Earth. And those of you who are self-serving will go to some other self-serving and negatively oriented existence, a negatively oriented planet where there's lots of power, manipulation, and control. And that's just the way they like it, I guess. Now let's get to the good stuff. Here are some symptoms of getting these DNA upgrades. These DNA upgrades are being catalyzed by the energies we are experiencing that we are moving into. Number 1, physical symptoms. There are many physical symptoms as we ascend. I did do a video on them a while back, but I want to talk about the ones that are currently affecting us, the new ones. And one of the ascension symptoms that is currently happening is that a lot of people are experiencing buzzing in their ears. Not ringing, buzzing. They hear it when it's quiet or when they're trying to sleep, and it's just this zzz sound. It's kind of like tinnitus, but more of a buzzing. And this is due to picking up the next level of reality, where we are third density beings with a fourth density body activated. And we're moving in between, and there's this dissonance happening, and there's also this tingling in their extremities, this buzzing in the whole body. I experience this a lot. I get it when I'm trying to go to bed at night. I feel like my whole body is buzzing. When I'm falling asleep, I'm in and out of awaken sleep. When I'm drifting off the la la land, this is sensing the new reality coming in. Your sense is being switched on in addition to tiredness. If you're getting DNA upgrades, then your body has got a lot of work to do. It's evolving, and it's evolving quick. This is happening as a process, but it's a quick process. As well, if you're taking medication, then this can block the effects, the smooth transition of your upgrade. You may be taking meds that may have an effect that's not so beneficial on you while you try to make this transition, which is a natural one. Number 2, eating DNA upgrades can make it difficult to tolerate meat and heavy foods like fried foods and stuff like that. Many people have stopped eating meat, and if you haven't got there yet, you may feel the urge to stop eating meat. I still eat meat, but I have eliminated how much meat I eat within a week. I try to eat more plants and fruits. One reason many people are giving up on meat is because the vibration of these animals are fear-based, and you're consuming the fear and the sadness because they had no freedom, and their vibration was low at the time of their death. And they were experiencing extreme fear. Now we are consuming that fear. We are putting all those negative vibrations into our body complex, and it's being absorbed and being made into new tissue. So you're absorbing negative vibrations. Also, these foods are dense because they're another living being. They're what's called our second entity being, and plant matter is direct from the sun. It's first stage. Animals eat plants, and then we eat animals. Instead, you can get the sun's nutrients from plants, and plants don't have that level of consciousness to realize that they're going to be killed. They don't experience fear and negative vibrations. So when eating plants, it's much cleaner, and it's not so heavy and dense. Number 3. Here's another way to know that you're getting a DNA upgrade. You may be getting the urge to detox and cleanse. So you may really feel the urge to get yourself more healthy, maybe by getting yourself a juicing machine or a smoothie maker. So you can substitute a meal during the day by having a smoothie with like spinach or fruit and kale and seeds and nuts, or whatever you like. Juicing is a great way to cleanse your body and detox your body. Drinking lots of water is another great way to cleanse your body too. This urge is very natural. If you're experiencing this urge, I recommend that you listen to your body because your body is trying to tell you to lighten its vibration. And the urge that you are experiencing is because your body is telling you it wants to detox toxins from your body. This sign is a very, very natural one. Number 4, you may have increased remembering, speeding up right now. And you may be starting to feel like you are activated. And that's because you are. You are being activated and upgraded on a cellular level. Your code is being rewritten, and what's happening is it's changing your mind, it's changing your level of consciousness, and the remembering is speeding up. You forget everything at birth, but this activation speeds up everything up and allows you to start remembering bits and pieces here and there, and things are starting to become clearer, quicker. So that's another sign that you are getting a DNA upgrade. Number 5, you have the urge to go out into the sun, or maybe you have the urge to even look at the sun. This is called sun gazing. We have been taught that it's dangerous to look at the sun. However, I do not recommend that you go out and stare at the sun, the midday sun, but there are certain points of the day where it is safe. So just an hour before sun up and an hour before sunset is when it's safe to sun gaze. We can receive sun codes from the sun. The sun is an energetic entity that itself is alive. It has a different type of consciousness to ours. It is its own entity as a being, and the light that it gives off contains information just like our reality. It's built upon energetic particles and photons of light. The light we receive from the sun, it too contains information and helps to activate us. So if you have an urge to be in the sun and feel its energy and perhaps do a little sun gazing, receiving those light codes, then by all means go stare at the sun, not the midday sun. Sorry if I'm talking fast. It was beautiful outside, but it's starting to get a little windy. So I was like, I don't really want to finish this video in the house. I really wanted to finish this video outside because look how beautiful it is. I live about an hour away from Buffalo, New York, and it's been in like the negatives. It was like negative 23 a couple days ago. This river that you're looking at goes around the channel over there, and it goes into Lake Ontario. And about 4 days ago, there were people fishing on this river, and it was frozen solid. Today, it's melting. And when I came out here earlier to do the video, the sun was out. Now it's a little cloudy, and the wind is picking up, and it's blowing the ice cold from the water on me, and I'm like, and I want to finish this video, so I do apologize for sounding like I am speeding up the video. So let's just move on and go to number 6. So yes, sun gazing is excellent. Just don't do it during the midday sun. Number 6, your spiritual abilities are really activating now. I've experienced so many awesome, amazing things. Like I just have this knowing now. Like I just know when somebody's gonna call me. I just know when somebody's gonna show up at my house. I just know. For example, I can just say something and it'll happen. Like I manifested flowers the other day. I wanted flowers, but I didn't tell anybody I wanted flowers. And then a day later, my husband came home and bam, I had a dozen roses. He surprised me with a freaking dozen roses of flowers. What I might be experiencing lately is having a lot of daydreams and visions with your, not with just your mind's eye, but just daydreaming about a new world, a new earth, and what it would be like to live in a new world on a new earth. And at the moment, this is being put into the mass consciousness for us, so that, you know, we're having dreams of a new earth and visions of a new earth and daydreams of what earth can be like. And the reason why these visions are being put into the mass consciousness is for us to download. It is so that we can see the way forward, so we can help manifest a new earth. We are being programmed with that at the moment. So that's pretty neat. Being psychic and telepathic, you are picking up on all this thought. So you could say something and then someone else can be like, oh man, I was just about to say that. It's because you're sharing thoughts that feel like your own and emotions that feel like your own. You might not be with someone, but you might be picking up on how they are feeling and how they might not be feeling so good, or how they're feeling so wonderful, or whatever the case may be. Another thing is, you might feel like you're a person that's afraid of crowds, but it's not the crowds that you're afraid of. It's really that you're picking up on the collective, the emotions of the mass collective, and this is increasing every day. Okay, I'm about to wrap this up because it's cold. Number 7, continue changes in the way you are thinking. As per the Brown's notebook, the thought. The changes in thought that are occurring as we raise in vibration. I'll give you an example. If you think that your existence here revolves around having a job and being successful and collecting material possessions and having a few vacations every now and again, and just having that kind of a life with very little other catalysts, maybe soaking up media, which is very self-serving oriented, and a me attitude all the time. If you live a life like that, your vibration is not going to be changing. But if you have an awakening and start realizing different priorities and start realizing oneness, unity, love for all things, doing the inner work and feeling like you are on top of the world, finding happiness within instead of out there and all these realizations, then your vibration is rising. Your vibration is rising in accordance with the planet. Everything is a thought. We put a lot of emphasis on physicalities, but at the end of the day, it is all a thought, and the body is generated by the mind's reality. What is going on up here? Your consciousness is infinite. So the thoughts you are having are manifesting your reality. And we can't manifest this new fourth density easily if the thoughts are of negative vibration, but Earth is going there anyway. That's why the negative vibrations and the self-serving cannot physically exist on planet Earth after their incarnations are through. So, be more and more beings of higher consciousness, awakening ones, being born because they are moving into the fourth density. It will happen that way. So, thought is everything. That's the nature of reality. So that's it for today. Oh, thank God, because I'm so cold. So please leave a comment. If you feel that you may be getting an upgrade, you may have these physical symptoms or these emotional symptoms or mental symptoms from getting these upgrades. And it happens to our mind, body, and spirit complexes as they're moving in the ascension with the planet Earth. So let me and others know how you are doing. That way we can support each other in the comments below. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I apologize for the speed of the video because I feel like I kind of sped through it a little bit because at moments it was getting a little chilly out here. It's getting a little windy, and my one hand has a glove and the other one that I'm using for the video doesn't have a glove on, and I think I may have dropped it into the ice water. I'm not for sure. I can't really find it at the moment. But once again, I just want to thank everybody for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell if you really like my videos. I am trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to find my groove. So once I find my groove, it will be a more smoother transition for me to grow this channel. So just bear with me, everyone. Much love and light, Gabby.